The new Toyota Hilux enters its 9th generation and marks a bold new chapter in the history of this legendary pickup. On November 10, 2025, Toyota Motor Corporation held the world premiere of the new Hilux in Bangkok, Thailand, unveiling a vehicle that not only carries forward the toughness, durability, and global appeal of its predecessors, but also embraces an electrified future and a multi-pathway powertrain strategy. For decades, the Hilux has been synonymous with rugged reliability, working farms, construction sites, expeditions, and remote outposts around the world. Toyota highlights that from day one the Hilux project carried the philosophy of mobility for all, empowering people to explore, to work, to connect, and to improve lives across every continent. Now, in its 9th generation, the Hilux has evolved again, tougher, more refined, more capable, and more diversified than ever before. The new Hilux retains its body-on-frame architecture, a hallmark of serious utility vehicles. Underneath the styling is Toyota's innovative International Multipurpose Vehicle Platform, IMV, lineage, extensively updated for this generation. Toyota describes the design theme as cyber-sumo, muscular, sculpted lines that reflect strength and presence, but with a more refined, modern aesthetic. The exterior was developed with significant input from Toyota Design Australia, working alongside teams in Thailand and Japan, making the vehicle more tuned to global markets including Australia. On its global reveal stage in Asia, the Hilux BEV prototype showcased the new proportions: length of 5,320 mm, width 1,855 mm, height 1,800 mm, and wheelbase 3,085 mm. These generous dimensions underline the vehicle's presence and capability. Visually, the front fascia takes a more upright, bold stance. Slim LED headlamps, a pronounced grille or closed panel, depending on powertrain, a large skid plate, and wide wheel arches. For the BEV version, the battery pack is mounted beneath the floor, allowing the cabin to sit slightly lower and the frame to use the full width of the chassis for packaging and strength. The design is built not just to look tough but to be functional: better approach and departure angles, stronger protection for off-road use, and more refined details that elevate comfort and usability in daily use while staying true to Hilux's utilitarian roots. One of the most significant aspects of this 9th generation Hilux is its multi-pathway powertrain strategy. Toyota clearly states that no single solution fits all markets. Different regions will require different technologies, whether diesel, hybrid, battery electric, or ultimately fuel cell. In particular, the BEV model announced in Thailand stands out: a lithium-ion battery pack of 59.2 kWh driving high-output e-axles front and rear, delivering a maximum system output of 144 kilowatts, and aiming for a cruising range of 300 kilometers or more, NEDC mode target. The pack is under the floor, and the frame width is used fully for packaging. 4WD driveline is standard. Beyond the BEV, Toyota confirmed that diesel versions will continue, with some markets having mild hybrid diesel, and that a fuel cell electric version, FCEV, is scheduled for introduction in Europe and Oceania starting in 2028. For example, independent press sources mention that in Australia the 2.8-litre turbo diesel engine remains, and that the EV variant is expected first quarter of 2026, with a hydrogen version following later. The diesel variant is confirmed to offer high towing capacity, up to 3,500 kilograms in certain markets, and payload around 1,000 kilograms for mild hybrid versions. What this means is that the Hilux of 2026 and onward is not just a diesel or petrol pickup. It is a versatile platform ready for an electrified future without abandoning its core mission of real-world toughness, load hauling, and off-road capability. While Toyota is still releasing full region-specific performance figures, the BEV model's target of 300 kilometers or more range, 144 kilowatts system output, and 4WD driveline give a solid glimpse of what's coming. For load carrying and tow ratings, the diesel and mild hybrid variants are expected to lead. Reports suggest that certain models will tow up to 3.5 tons, 7,700 pounds, and carry up to 1,000 kilograms, 2,200 pounds, payload in the European specification. Off-road capability remains a priority. Toyota says the BEV's battery packaging under the floor and dual e-axles maintain strong off-road performance and 4WD at its core. The architecture enables high ground clearance, strong frame rigidity, and durability for rugged use scenarios. On the interior, Toyota has moved Hilux into a more refined era while retaining rugged functionality. Leaked images and initial reports suggest a broad, horizontal dashboard, soft touch materials, dual large displays, one for driver cluster, one for infotainment, likely 12.3-inch units, wireless smartphone connectivity, rear USB ports, wireless charging pad, and connected services. Across the line, the Hilux will feature the latest iteration of Toyota Safety Sense, including proactive driving assist, low-speed acceleration suppression, emergency driving stop system, and over-the-air update capability. The BEV adds a shift-by-wire drive selector in some markets. The seating and materials appear more premium than previous generations. Better bolstering, upgraded cabin ergonomics, and improved connectivity make the Hilux more comfortable for daily use, while still being tough. The double cab configuration appears prominent globally, especially in Europe and Australia, where the vehicle will debut. Toyota's announcement states that Asia will see rollout from 2026 onward, with Japan-bound models including a diesel version scheduled for mid-2026. Thailand remains a key hub. Toyota Motor Asia is hosting the world premiere, and Toyota emphasizes its long partnership with Thailand, where more than 13 million vehicles have been produced over 60 years. Markets such as Australia will see the new Hilux from December 2025 with an expanded diesel EV lineup. Toyota positions the new Hilux squarely within its Beyond Zero vision, the goal to not just reduce negative environmental impact to zero, but to create new value beyond zero. The multi-pathway strategy is central. Rather than betting solely on BEV, Toyota is offering electrified, fuel cell, conventional, and hybrid options depending on region and customer needs. This approach recognizes infrastructure and usage differences across markets. The Hilux has always been a benchmark for reliability and utility. Toyota emphasizes that in this generation, those strengths remain. The Hilux is still partner for life, responding to miners, families, fleet users, and adventurers alike. The new model delivers a stronger, safer, smarter vehicle while keeping the car DNA intact. In practical terms, the EV version's battery and e-axle setup allow the battery pack to sit beneath the floor, maintaining frame width usage and good packaging for cargo and bed usage. Diesel and hybrid variants retain high towing and payload capacities, making them suitable for heavy work. Inside the bed and cabin, expect refined material finishes, high-tech connectivity, and safety features, but still rugged surfaces and durability for heavy use. The front fascia and chassis strengthen, the off-road tech is improved, and Toyota emphasizes that this Hilux is ready for both the job site and the lifestyle adventure. For Toyota, the Hilux is more than just a pickup. It's a global icon with more than 21 million units sold since 1968. The new vehicle encapsulates Toyota's global best-in-town approach, built locally with global strength and sold across 180-plus markets. In Australia, the Hilux has been the top-selling vehicle for many years. This new generation is positioned to defend that leadership with expanded powertrain choices and stronger local ties in design. The 2026 Hilux enters a fiercely competitive global pickup market. Its diesel and hybrid versions maintain legacy capability, while the BEV and forthcoming FCEV lean into future mobility trends. In Australia and Europe, rivals such as the Ford Ranger, Isuzu D-Max, Mitsubishi Triton, and new electrified pickups are challenging traditional dominance. Toyota's strategy is to remain relevant in all segments by offering the right powertrain for the region. The Hilux BEV will feature advanced control systems to manage the dual e-axles, delivering excellent off-road performance. Toyota emphasizes that this EV variant isn't simply about zero emissions. It retains capability for rugged environments. For diesel or hybrid models, 48-volt mild hybrid systems may be applied in certain markets, offering improved fuel efficiency and lower emissions, while still delivering high torque and towing. Safety has also been upgraded. In recent reporting, Toyota confirmed features such as electric power steering in some markets, blind spot monitoring, driver monitoring camera, safe exit assist, and wireless charging, among others. Even though the Hilux is built for hard work, Toyota has elevated its interior significantly. The new cabin layout is broader and more premium, with horizontal lines, large screens, enhanced materials, and connectivity that benefit both work and lifestyle use. Reports suggest that two 12.3 screens, one driver cluster, one infotainment, are likely in higher spec markets. The comfortable, refined seats and smarter ergonomics signal that Toyota is aware consumers now expect pickups that double as daily drivers and adventure vehicles. The launch timeline is staggered. In Asia, the rollout begins from 2026 onward, while in Japan the diesel version is scheduled for mid-2026. In Australia, the new Hilux will go on sale from December 2025, including diesel, electric, and fuel cell variants in an expanded lineup. The BEV model premieres in Thailand and will be exported to other regions. Toyota emphasizes Thailand's importance as a manufacturing and export hub, with more than 13 million vehicles produced in 60 years. Toyota revisits the heritage of the Hilux. Starting from 1968, the vehicle has grown into a global phenomenon. The IMV platform that the Hilux helped establish is referenced again, showing how important the vehicle is to Toyota's strategy. The brand states the new Hilux remains true to making ever better cars and emphasizes Monozukuri philosophy, craftsmanship, engineering excellence, and satisfying customer voices across markets. In summary, the 2026 Hilux is more than just a new model. It is Toyota's strategic statement in the global pickup segment. Electrification is here, but capability remains core. Whether you need diesel for heavy-duty work, an EV for zero-emissions use, or in future a hydrogen fuel cell variant, Hilux aims to deliver. The design is tougher and more modern, the interior smarter and more connected, the powertrain options broader, and the capability undisputed. For fleet, family, work, adventure, or rugged terrain, the new Hilux offers something that few pickups can match: legacy toughness plus future-ready flexibility. It stands as a global vehicle built for the world, tailored region by region, but consistent in its DNA. So whether you're a loyal Hilux buyer upgrading for better tech and more capability, a business owner seeking the right tool for the job, or an enthusiast looking for a pickup that can do both work and weekend adventure, the 2026 Toyota Hilux is worth your attention. It is a vehicle built for life, built for multiple futures, and built to keep moving the world forward. Stay tuned for market-specific specs, pricing, and availability in your region. The Hilux revolution is just beginning. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to subscribe, like, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our coverage when detailed test drives and full reviews hit. Until next time, drive safe and keep exploring.